Thanks for staying with us, people. We are back and we are good to go.
MM is in quite a mood today.
Am I?
I think it's just some of the words like go, no, flow, so.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't
But you
know
look
what
like Candy. The colors, I don't know.
Oh,
There's something
thank
about the
you,
way
thank you, thank you. I guess I was just in a, bright mood
Sweet
today.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I'm starting the year on a very bright note. I'm excited, on a high note as well.
I'm on a
so,
neutral mood.
Why, yeah,
that's why I'm
nude.
nude.
Yeah, got that.
Oh my.
Yeah, but then a couple of things has, got us, got our attention. And I know that on Twitter, on X yesterday, not just even yesterday, or over the weekend, people have refused to let that conversation go. So it turns out, I don't know, I'm sure you must have been following up on it, on the Mom Z conversation about how single girls, so she tweeted that, so single girls that just, the minute they begin to earn 150K now, and they get a self-contained apartment, they think they don't need a man again. And then people started coming after her. Oh, it was a whirlwind of conversations and backlash. She got it. And then everyone is saying that, I mean, you that rode on this particular platform to come and beg for money, you have now become popular, you have, amassed some affluence. You now think you can just come on the platform and be yarning dust. So it's basically, it was more like an attack on single ladies and, feeling very, not needing a man the minute they become independent. What are your thoughts, guys?
I actually have plenty of thoughts about this. And I'm going to start from married women who feel they are so privileged, they are a lot better than single women. I would never understand it. Single life is amazing. Single life is beautiful. Single life is all about, prioritizing your goals, yourself,
your wants.
So why should I feel bad that I'm single? I feel sometimes when married women say this, they say it from a place of wants, a place of desire. Like, I wish I could be like you. There are certain things you enjoy that I hate that I can't enjoy anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to cater to the needs of anybody. If you stay with your family, you cater for them. You know how your parents can.
Yeah, but then the minute you move out and you're on your own, you really don't owe them anything.
You pay bills.
True.
You know, that's something married women fail to understand. A young girl who is living on her own is more or less like what your husband is doing, especially if you're the type that your husband is a sole provider. Because she has to pay her rent, she has to feed herself, she has to pay her bills, she has to sort herself. So what is all this drama about a single girl that thinks she doesn't need a man? It's not that she thinks she doesn't need a man. She has bills to pay. So when she's saying, oh, I'm the one sorting myself out, so why should I let a man push me around? She's not saying she doesn't need a man.
Yeah, but
all
then
the time.
this conversation is actually it's like a two-edged sword, because then you also hear a lot of men saying that a lot of single ladies depend on them, have become more like their dependents. They want to leech on them. They are not really after. Every relationship they get into right now is seen as being transactional.
There is a certain level of power that comes with having money, especially when you've lived a life where you don't have money in the past, or some years back, and then you have money, especially as a lady, because most men, or not me saying some men, use that as the reason why certain women should date them. So when a woman has money, she begins to feel like, okay, I'm now independent. I don't need to love him because he has money, and I can stay on my own. So I think what the message there for me is just the control. Don't let it control you to a point where you don't think the necessities. I call it the necessities.
It didn't come off as a message. It came off as an attack.
I'm trying to find
on single
the message.
women. It came off as an attack, and that's how they saw it. I mean, how dare you come online and tell us how to live our lives as single women?
But you wouldn't
and that
blame
sort of
her.
triggered a lot of feminists as well, because they're like,
So,
but I mean, you wouldn't blame her because she has gotten to a point where based on the fact that she came on X, she's now some form sort of influencer.
Yeah.
So she has people
so she's an
that
influencer
are
for married people. So she's trying to say,
Okay.
girls, you see, you should not say
Who
because
made
you
her
have
an influencer for
money.
married people
has
because
followers
she
now.
came and then she says by 4 a.m. she wakes up to cook
See,
for her
to be honest,
husband and all of that.
if we break down-
She
many
was
men
a role
treated her
model
like a
for
model
married
wife.
women.
As
we-
per we that we come on 7 a.m.
Right.
shows, we don't,
don't have-
we
See,
don't,
we
if
don't have
we
anything
break
to do with
down-
our
if
lives.
we break down how people become influencers in this country, trust me, we would not even live here today.
But that's the way it is all over the world. People become influencers for
Over
actually.
flimsy things, the
several
mundane
things.
things, right?
Mine though about this is, for goodness sake, there is no situation you're in that is the ultimate. Be you married, be you single, there's always a comma somewhere. Because single people, you know, would want to have a companion day, you know, day to day, wake up with someone, go to bed, talking to someone and all. At the same time, a married person is saying, oh my goodness, how I wish I could be single again.
There are even a
So
lot
it's,
of
not
we've
everybody
even
It's a
just
very
seen
interesting
what works
cases
for
of
them.
married people living single.
Single. So different
Right.
people.
So because
And
you're
also
married,
single
it's not
people living
a-
married.
Edgar.
Single
He
people
will give
living
you
married
people
as
that
well.
gist himself. But right now, we need to
That's
take
good
a
to
break.
break people.
You're
Yeah.
watching Wake Up Nigeria.